This is the best time to make money with dropshipping. I'm going to explain to you why that is. In this video, I want to have a heart-to-heart talk. Yes, I want to help you be able to hit $100,000 with the dropshipping business. And it's possible only if you give me your attention throughout this video. I'm going to just tell you exactly what you need to do. I need to pay attention to this video. Now, unlike every other video that I do, this is more like a consultation, meaning I'm going to try to understand what it is you're going through in your dropshipping business and look for a way to help you build it, make it better. As we go on this video, if you have questions, drop them in the comment section. This is not live, but what it means is when I see the questions in the comment section, I can help you answer them either in the comment section or I can make a video from them. So how do you hit $100,000 with your dropshipping business? Now, this is it. The first thing you do, yes, I know you have to look at the customer base, but I won't be talking about the customer yet. But the first thing you need to do is figure out what type of products you need to sell. And when I say what type of product, I mean what type of product with regards how much money you will make as profit. Because if you sell smaller products like phone cases, or you sell pendants, or you sell toys, for example, more or less your profit will be about $50 to $100. All right. But if you want to hit the big figure, you definitely need to start selling products that give you more profit. It just makes sense. For those who are in the big profit business, they make more. For example, people in the oil and gas business, they make more money compared to people who are into shining or cleaning windows or washing cars. All right. So this is a difference. So you need to first of all understand what type of product you want to start selling. Now, when you get the idea of the type of product you want to start selling, then you could end up making more money from those products. I'm going to show you the product I recommend you start looking into. I'm not saying you should jump into selling them. I'm just saying just look into them and I'm sure it will make you more profit. Now, this is it. Let's jump on my screen. Now, this is one of the products that a lot of people are not talking about. You won't see it on YouTube. You won't see it anywhere because I look for products that people are not necessarily looking into, so that one thing is your competition is low and then you make more money because of the profit margin. Now you see how much this product costs. This product is about $5,000 to $5,180. Now this price you're seeing here is not how much you're going to sell it, it's how much the manufacturer is selling it to you. All right. So when you sell a product like this, what happens is that you tend to make more money. So I can go ahead and sell a product like this for $10,000 and then I make $5,000 extra. Now, what I need to hit about 100,000 is I need to sell about, let's simply do the math so you see it. So bring up my calculator. All right. And let's check it out. So if we sell 5,000, this is our profit. I will sell to by 100 people. We're making obviously $500,000. But if we sell to 50 people, we'll make about $100,000. So for you to hit the $100,000, you need to sell this particular product to 50 persons or 50 businesses. And you'll be wondering, who are the people that need this type of device? Now, this is a elevator home. Some people need it in their houses and their offices. Now, people that would sell products like this or use products like this are real estate agents or people who earn more. Now, this is the psychology about selling things that are expensive. When you sell things that are expensive, you attract people with money. When you sell things that are cheap, you attract people who don't have money. As simple as that. Money calls money. Money attracts money. If you want to make money, you want to make a lot of money, stay away from cheap products and start selling products like this. Products that are expensive. Products that will give you more reward, so to say. Because take it or leave it. The effort you use in spending or in selling a $10 product, the same effort you use in selling a $1 million product. Okay. So why not look for the high-end products? Don't worry yet about the customer. Yes, I know the customer is important or the client is important, but I'm trying to change your mindset from thinking about, oh, I want the product to be cheap, or I want people to be able to afford the product. I want to switch your mindset into how much can I make from this product? Is this product an expensive product? All right. Because you are not the person who is buying the product. So even if you don't have money, you don't have $10,000 to buy a product, doesn't mean somebody else does not have. The thing is, how do you get to serve people? How do you look for them? Where are they? The people that can spend money like this. We'll talk about that as we go on the video. But I just want to understand, first of all, look for expensive product like this. Let me show you another very expensive product that you can also maybe jump into. So let's say, for example, we can say pool or swimming pool. Okay, so in the swimming pool. Okay, now this is also an expensive product. It's about 2,000 thereabouts, and you could sell this product for $10,000, $8,000, $9,000. Nobody is telling you how much to sell it out or what to do, or this is not how much. There's no price structure here. How much you sell it is completely dependent on you, and this is why I like this type of product. If you see here, you see that the minimum order is just one piece. All right, so it's very okay to buy this product regardless of where you are. Yes, I know that America at the moment are cracking down on items from China, but the good thing is that you can also buy this type of product in America and sell it to Americans. All right, so you don't have to bring the item from China into America. All right, so but this is it. These are the type of products to be looking out for. People don't sell this type of people don't run ads or promote products like this because they'll tell you it's heavy, how do you move it and all of that. But don't worry about all of those. Just figure first of all what type of product are expensive, what type of product will give me more profit. That's all you should think about. Let's look for that product that might be expensive that can give us more money. Gonna look at let's look at video audio systems. All right, so products like this can also give you some really good money. I'm not saying you should look at with this figure here, no, but scroll through it. For example, this is 500. All right, I don't know what this is, but minimum order is one piece. You can sell this and make about $1,500 from this. You scroll down, there's several other systems. For example, this is one system here, video conference system with wireless microphone. This is for $2,471. You could simply sell this for $8,000. Simply keep your $6,000+ in your bank account. This is how it works, guys. So stop researching for cheap items that you think you can afford. Because at the end of the day, you are not the one buying the product. At the end of the day, the folks who are buying the product are the people that have money and can actually make all of these things work. Now, the question now is, the second question, we've talked about product and we've gone out of the way. The second question now is, how do you now get the clients, the type of clients that give you products like this? I mean, that can buy products like this. The answer is they're everywhere, really. Rich people are everywhere. There's not one place you get to see rich people. All right, they're everywhere. Now, my recommendation for you is if you want to hit 100K, all right, with the dropshipping business, $100K with dropshipping business, you should be willing to be everywhere. This is what I mean by everywhere. You should be willing to be in places where they are most likely going to be. Now, a lot of people do not run ads on LinkedIn because LinkedIn, they say, is a bit more expensive, yada yada. All right, there are not too many ads on LinkedIn, and most ads that are on LinkedIn are usually job related. But this is it. When you take your business, for example, a video conferencing product like this can make you some good money because people who are in LinkedIn would definitely want to use video conferencing systems like this. So when you take a product like this that's a bit relevant to that space and you run an ad on LinkedIn, you will get a lot of people who are willing to do business with you, who are willing to buy from you. The thing is how you present it. All right. I'm not going to cover LinkedIn or cover LinkedIn ads in this video. If you want me to make a video on LinkedIn ads, let me know in the comment section and I'll make a video on how to set up your LinkedIn ads. That's how you make a product like this work. You go on LinkedIn, you create an ad, a simple ad just for awareness and show people this. Now, there are a lot of people, these products usually have, this product I've shown you, that's for $2,401. There are videos, all right, video tutorials on how to use it or how it looks like. Simply go on YouTube and you type the name of the product. Somebody somewhere that have probably done a review about it. All right. You could request and ask the person if you can use their video, or you can just simply paste the pictures or whatever you have in this. If I click on next, you will see I'm sure there are several images about this product. All right. Okay. So this is how it works. Several images like this. So you can create an ad using this particular system in a place like LinkedIn. And there, people who are there are more professionals, or people who use things like this. More often than not, somebody might reach out to you. Might. I'm not saying it's 100%. Nothing in life is 100%. But if you don't take your shots, if you don't take your chances, how would you know? But I can assure you, I have gotten some very good deals on LinkedIn. On the low key, right? Why I like LinkedIn is that there's no much noise compared to Facebook. But I'm not saying you should not use Facebook. Facebook is also okay because a lot of rich people on Facebook, a lot of rich people on TikTok, a lot of rich people on Instagram, a lot of rich people on YouTube. Rich people are scattered everywhere. They are not gathered in just one place. I'm just saying, for a product like this, if I'm going to promote a product like this, I will simply go on LinkedIn and make the best use of it. Right? So that is it. You have to figure out where people who are most likely going to react better to your product are based. Are they based? Are they more gathered on Facebook or are they more gathered on TikTok? For example, if I want to sell the other product I showed you, the elevated home and the swimming pool, for example, the swimming pool product like this, or the swimming pool product like this, or maybe the swimming pool product like this one. I want to sell this or promote this. I'll promote something like this on both Facebook and Instagram. The reason is that many people who would appeal to this are people who are more or less in the real estate space. You can still promote business like this on LinkedIn, but a lot of people who would be interested in products like this are developers, are real estate agents, are people who are in the building sector or homeowners. And many homeowners like flaunting their homes in places like Instagram or TikTok. People don't go on LinkedIn to flaunt their homes or to sell properties per se. All right. You have developers, you have real estate agents on LinkedIn, so you can also use that. You use LinkedIn for things like this. But in my opinion, to get more attraction for products like pools or indoor elevator systems, you need to go on Facebook and on Instagram. Now, when you run ads and promote ads in these places, you get a lot of coverage and you get a lot of eyes seeing your product. Now, I want to also readjust your thinking about ads. Now, a lot of times when you're starting any business, maybe dropshipping or affiliate marketing, whatever, we usually advise you have a budget. Okay. And most times we think that because I spend about, say, $1,000 on ads for 1 month, I should make $1 million or I should make $100,000 in that 1 month. Unfortunately, that's not how ads work, at least not nowadays. Nowadays, ads are simply, in my opinion, simply an awareness machine where you tell people this is what I do. Now you might spend $1,000 for the month of January. All right. And you might start having sales or racking in sales at the month of March because of the type of product you're selling. If you were selling a bit more cheaper product like phone case and all of that, people can just simply just buy, put in their credit cards and or make a transfer to you. Simply pay for that because it's a cheap product, $40, $20, easy money. But if you are going to sell things like pool system, elevator homes, there are a lot of conversation that come in between the first time the person sees your ad and when the sale is closed. The first time the person sees your ads, reads it, maybe sends you a message, and probably tell you when I'm ready, I'm going to reach back. I'm going to reach out to you. So the person might not even reach out to you on January. Might not be willing or ready to buy the system in January. Might maybe want to buy it in another month. Why am I saying this? I'm saying that when you spend ads, look at ads like a machine for you, like a servant that you send on an errand to help you do some things. The result might not be immediate, meaning you might not close some deals that same month that you're spending those ad funds or that same week or that same day. Check out a healthy budget for your ads. Fortunately, unlike before, ads now are a bit more expensive than they used to be. Before, on Facebook ads, $5 is fine. But in my opinion, right now, if you want to run ads, Facebook, and get a lot of really good results, you're willing to spend at least $50 to $100. That's how much I spend when I want to reach out to more people. Because when we run ads, we are all auctioning, we are all auctioning for the same crowd, the same audience, same pool of people. Okay. So if I'm running ads and you're running ads, we are both bidding for the same audience. Facebook would not go somewhere and bring audience for me and go somewhere else and bring audience for you. So you and I are competing for the same audience. Maybe not completely the same based on their interest and demography, but the same pool of people who use Facebook. Who do you think would see ads more? You who is spending $5 or me who is spending $50? If our ads are structured correctly, if our sales page is okay, if our sales funnel is good, who do you think would which ads you think people will see more? Obviously, the person who is spending more, $50. So that's the trick of it. Don't shy away from spending money in ads. I'm not saying you should just throw money in ads without thinking. Saying be willing, all right? Be open to the idea of spending some good money in ads. And the next thing you need to do when you run your ads is you need to do follow-ups. Many times we do not follow up with our customers, with our clients. We feel that because somebody sees a product like this, so they are okay, they should want to buy it. Come on, it's a pool. Who doesn't want a pool? And you think because Mr. A or Mr. B sees the pool and the next thing is they just buy. No, people are slow to make decisions, especially when it comes to spending money, parting away with their money. You need to think about it, and that's why you need the rich folks. The rich people usually don't think too much because we have some rich folks who buy by impulse, while others who maybe take their time. But at the end of the day, the rich people don't think too much about money because they have it. It's disposable. They could buy it. They could buy a jet. They could buy a car. They could buy 3 houses. They could buy it because they want to buy it. They could buy it for bragging rights. They can buy it because the next person don't have it. That's how the rich person thinks. So why not sell to the rich people? But please make sure you follow up. If you're reaching out, if you're selling whatever you're selling a $10 product, selling a $50 product, selling a 50 million product, follow up. Reach out to people who chatted you, who sent a message, who called you, who said, I'll get back to you. Because a lot of times when I started dropshipping, I found out that many times my sales were slow because I did not follow up. I did not reach out to people. I did not tell them, oh, you said you wanted to buy this. Are you still interested? If you know you can't do that, get somebody, get a team. Gone were the days where we feel we can just do business, however we feel like. The thing is, a lot of people are stepping up their games. I'm stepping up my game. The next person is stepping up their game. People are bringing in a bit more, a better business experience. So why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you bring your own better business experience? Don't leave anything to chance. If you need a team, get a team. Whatever it is you need, get things rolling in your business, get it in place. Because if you do not follow up, then there's a little chance many businesses will slip through your fingers. Because if I follow up, the tendency that I'm going to meet your clients is high. And if you say the same thing and I follow up and you don't follow up, I will make more money than you because I follow up and I close my deals. So always follow up. Something I want to also mention is the importance of owning a website. A lot of times, many of us feel, oh, it's a website. Oh, I don't have a website. Oh, I cannot own a website. Oh, it's impossible to own a website. Website is scary. Website this, website that. Guys, you want to make $100,000. You need a website. All right. To make a website, an e-commerce website or website that can, help you build a sales page, at least you'll be spending say about $500 to $1,000. Contact somebody. Sometimes even $2,000 or $5,000, depending on the feature or what you wanted to do. However, you could create your own website using Shopify. All right. I'm going to make a video as we go on several aspects, several elements of Shopify on how to get started with Shopify as we go on this channel. So if you like videos like that, you want to see how you can build your own dropshipping website with less than $1, then subscribe to the channel, click on the bell button because I'm making videos like that, how you can do it yourself. But sometimes some of these things can be very hard, all right? If it's going to be hard for you and you don't have the time, you could let me know in the comment section and we could build one for you. Either Shopify or build one using WordPress. several platforms out there. There's Equity. You also use Equity to build the store. But then you need a store, you need a website, you need somewhere people can go look at your product, check out your reviews and all of that, and then make a buying decision. You can't just post something on Instagram, especially if you're selling things that are expensive. Remember, we're talking about not not selling things like $12, but talking about thousands of dollars, 20, 15, 10, $50, $3,000, I mean. Now, you can't just expect someone to see a post on Instagram or on Facebook and just go buy. You need like a sales page. You need a sales funnel. You need something to qualify them. So when they see your sales page, they read through, they see reviews, they see how it looks like, they see, the components of the elevator home, or they see the components of the sound system, video conferencing product I showed you before, or of the pool. When they see all of these things, they see, the components, they see how you do it, they see how long it takes you to deliver, after payment is made. If you have installments, you could include it in there. You have paying installments, you put in your service charge, you put in free transportation, you put in all of that. All of this information fall on your website. When you don't have one, where do you put this? As a matter of fact, my opinion is, while you create a Shopify account, I also advise you create a WordPress account where you're hosting it yourself. I mean, when I mean host yourself, you either use HostGator or you use Namecheap or whatever it is you want to use. But the good thing about having it yourself is that with Shopify, you end up paying money for it every month or every year, depending on what plan you're going for. Yes, for the first 3 months, you could pay $1 per month. But afterwards, when your store is ready, they charge you every single month. But because you're selling a big product, the sales for big products don't come as often as the sales for small products. This is what I mean. The way you sell a $20 product, people can buy $20 product without even thinking too much about it because it's $20. But if for somebody to buy a 20,000 product, the sales, the turnover is not as much as that of 20. But the good thing is that once you make one sale, you're good for the month or probably good for the week. So what it means is that your sales might not be moving as fast. So if you're banking completely on your Shopify account and you don't have money to pay for the other months, I think it's about, they have for $24 per month, they have for 7 and thereabouts. Now, if you don't have money to keep paying for your Shopify account, what happens is that they will end up pulling down your account, meaning all the work you've put into building your store on Shopify has been lost forever. But then if you also have it hosted in your WordPress, with WordPress, you don't have to pay every month. It's yours. You pay yearly, whether you make money, you don't make money. The website is there for you. The store is there for you. So my advice is, have this tool, have the Shopify, because Shopify has some other built-in features that your WordPress dropshipping business might not have. I mean, dropshipping website, I beg your pardon, might not have. All right. So that's why I like Shopify. But you might not be able to sustain Shopify penny till you make your first sale. But you can make your first sale in 1 week of creating your business if you do exactly what I've been telling you. Pick the right product. Now, when you have that product, when you have your website, all right, and you make a sale, what you do, instead of paying per month every time, you could simply just pay for 1 year or 2 years. I mean, I'm talking about your Shopify account. You could pay for 1 year or 2 years. Yes, it's possible to pay for 2 years, right? Now, when you have that paid, you know that, okay, you've handled your store. Okay, you're not thinking about that, for the next 2 years or for the next 1 year. You focus on getting your clients. There are a lot of things, a lot of elements, a lot of resources that is in Shopify that can help you get more customers. So when you approach your business, understand that you need a digital footprint. You need a digital real estate where people go to see you. And if somebody want to also refer they can also refer, oh, this is the website I bought this pool from. This is the website I met this person from. So do not shy away from investing in a very good website. It's important, it's necessary if you want to grow, you want to make money. Right? Now, the last of them all is, when you make the sale, what do you do? When you make the sale, what you do is, don't run ahead to just go spend the money, buying expensive things that you probably do not need. take part of the money, reinvest it into your business. So how do you invest into the business? And you increase your ad budget, and you get more people, team, manpower, to follow up, people to marketing, social media management manager, or a social media management team. Now it's time to automate your system. Now it's time to sit back and watch the engine work for you. This is not the time to start spending money on expensive cars and expensive accessories. The time will come, okay? The time will come. But now remember, you're trying to hit $100,000. And to hit that figure, you need to reinvest whatever money you get. You could take out some of it, maybe your capital you invested in it, or take out your profit and then reinvest the rest back into the business. So you grow big to the point where, and eventually, if you want, sell the business. Yes, you could sell your dropshipping business when you get to a point. I'm going to make a video later on how you can sell your dropshipping business for as high as $300,000. Yes, I'm going to make a video on that in a bit. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see that video. All right, and click on the bell button so that when I drop the video, you will see exactly how it works. So you see, guys, it's possible to hit $100,000. Promise this is going to be like a 30 minutes consultation video. Now, can I say every single thing you need to know in this video? Of course not possible, because I don't want this video to be more than 30 minutes. However, guys, I have a one-on-one coaching system in place where if you already have a dropshipping business, I can come look into it and see what's happening, what you're doing well, what you're not doing well, and add one or two things to make it better. Or if you're new and you've not started at all, I can also help you start. Pick a pro like this, get a supplier, set up the system, all right, a dropshipping website, a platform, if you want to call it that, and also make a sales page from one product. And in that session, we'll pick expensive product. We'll pick big products that can make you a whole lot of money. All right. So if you're up for this, okay, let me know in the comment section by saying I want to have a one-on-one class with you, a one-on-one session with you, and I'm going to walk you through on how that can happen. Remember, guys, key thing out of this is that dropshipping is also a business. It can be a side business or your main business. It's also a business. And in business, you use money to make money. You invest money to make money. You invest time to make money. To be willing to invest into these two things, time and money, you have to. It's inevitable. Even if you get people to do this for you, you need to spend money and also spend time. But is it a good business to get into? Yes, it's a very good business. Big brands like Temu that's doing very good today. What Temu is doing is simply dropshipping, because Temu as a brand don't manufacture products. They have sellers. Alibaba as a brand don't manufacture products. They have manufacturers. So what they're doing, they're taking the product from manufacturers and delivering it to you or anybody that needs it. That's dropshipping. You could be the next Alibaba. You could be the next Temu. I have sold 2 dropshipping business for a very good fee. I'm creating more. So what I do is create a business, a dropshipping business. I run it for some time, make some money from it, and then I enlist it, I sell it, and I cash out. All right. That's what I do, and that's what you can also do. You subscribe to this channel, click on the bell button. If you jump on the one-on-one session with me, all of this can happen for you in no time. But you have to be committed to the process. All right. Not lazy, do not procrastinate. And that $100,000 that you want can be yours if you're really serious about it. This cash by Titas, all we do is make sure you have some cash in your pocket, have some cash in your house, and also have some cash in the bank. You're never broke. Share this video with anybody you think this might help, and leave a comment in the comment section about what you think about the video, if you have questions, and what you think you want to see more on this channel, because this channel is meant to help you make money. Thank you for watching to this point. See you in the next one.